I went along to one of their events at their school, Castle School, and was really inspired.
The World of Work invited me to a presentation day, which was a real good insight as to what the World of Work tried to encourage through their students' work placements.
And it made me realise we need to be a part of this.
There is a skill shortage in not just baking but catering as a whole. Christopher has picked up his skill set and quality and his ability to adapt to any role. I've worked with Christopher personally. He generally works with my manager Callan, and we have been nothing but impressed with Christopher and his work ethics.
To support the young person while they're here, we will have really dedicated mentor that they will not shadow, but they will be alongside them whilst the young person's doing the work. They came here actually, had a look around, and so they knew the environment and what would suit and what wouldn't, and then they just said that this person would be perfect.
Christopher has proven himself over the few weeks that he has been with us to be such a responsive student that during half term he actually came in for paid work just for 2 mornings, and we were very pleased with his efforts and his work.
Before we started, we obviously had our questions, and they've been really reassuring. Things like practical stuff like the risk assessment and feeling that that support, that we're not going to be thrown in at the deep end. I know I can pick up the phone at any point and speak to Nicola.
I usually love working with our students. We often find that even with a new employer, once we've worked with them once, then they're kind of on our books when we need them for good. I think they find it surprisingly simple, the process. Once they say yes, we do all the paperwork really, and it's done. There's not like mountains of admin to crawl through. I think they really enjoy watching our students develop, feeling them become part of the team. I think the employers often take great pride in it, especially when they see someone do well. Even when that student doesn't stay with them and carries on to do something different, they're always really interested to know what they're up to. So I think there's real personal engagement at lots of levels.
The biggest benefit you will get is the motivation from your staff, and you will see that energy.
The challenge before was finding employers. And right at the beginning, we had a couple of really, Waitrose have been there right at the start, Sainsbury's equally, have been very supportive and understanding. But I think it's taken a while to build up others and their fear of what they perceive as being, well, children come from a special school.
The end goal was employment. How are we going to get to employment? Let's work backwards. What skills do the students need? What qualifications do the students need? What kind of emotional support do the students need? Sorted that, absolutely fine. Right, a lot of other groups involved in that. What do the employers need? They need support, they need reassurance, they need guidance.
I think that's been a challenge, but I think we've got to point evidenced by the fact we've got 80 companies on our list that we've moved beyond that.
I think it's very important for businesses to realise that it's not all about a CV, it's not all about academic skills.
I would love to carry on. So I know they do the 12-month supported internships. That's my dream. That's what I'd want to get to, definitely.
I'd like to work closer with Castle School, with the possibility of maybe setting up an accreditation for maybe an MVQ in catering, baking or confectionery, those sort of lines. Certainly more open days to introduce students to baking and catering.
Why do you like fruit scones?
Because it gets a bit of a challenge, and it's good to have a bit of a challenge.
Well, I wanted to up my hours, because at the moment I do 2 hours, so I do from 1 till 3, so hoping to up it and everything, so hopefully I get a job out of it.